You weren't born powerless. You were taught to forget your own crown. And here's the truth that nobody tells you: powerlessness isn't very loud. It's about canceling your dream just because someone else won't approve. It's about remembering that your worth doesn't need anyone else's approval. It's waiting for someone to choose you without realizing that you could have chosen yourself, that you could have crowned yourself long ago. We are taught to play safe. Stop being a servant of your fears and be the ruler of your story. From childhood, we are taught never to answer back, never to have any sort of conflict. And most importantly, a lot of the times, we think that if we avoid any form of communication, there won't be any conflict. We are taught to play safe. We are rewarded for shrinking. And sometimes, after a long period of time, that's the script we start living by. I must be good. I must avoid any form of communication to avoid conflict. I must be liked more than I must be heard. You weren't born powerless. You were taught to forget your own crown. And here's the truth that nobody tells you is that power isn't about dominance. People usually view power as dominance, but it's actually about remembrance. It's about remembering that your worth doesn't need anyone else's approval. Your voice is enough. You don't need anyone else's permission to bloom. And so, no one tells you how powerlessness feels like. Powerlessness isn't very loud. It's subtle. It's the shy before you say, I'm fine. It's about canceling your dream just because someone else won't approve. It's waiting for someone to choose you without realizing that you could have chosen yourself, that you could have crowned yourself long ago. You are not asking for too much. You are not too much. The world is asking you to be less. You are the heir of your own empire. So at this moment, this heartbeat, this breath, you will stop begging for a seat and build yourself your own throne. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to say to yourself today that I choose me. Stop being a servant of your fears and be the ruler of your story. 5 power habits to practice. First, start your day with the throne movement. What is that? Sit up, chin up, and just breathe. And remind yourself that you are not here to survive. You are here to rise. Second, stop justifying your boundaries. You don't owe an explanation to anyone for saying no. Third, write one powerful royal reminder every day. I am not powerless. I am practicing my power. Fourth, well, this will be a tough one, but romanticizing your resistance. The fear you feel before doing something, every king and queen has felt that fear before going to war, but they do it anyway. So why can't you? Romanticize that fear, walk through it, and you will come powerful than ever. And fifth, move like royalty. Slow down, breathe, and move into every room. Walk into every room like you belong, because you do belong in every powerful room that ever existed. The powerful you. There's a version of you somewhere in the future, already alive, who is shining unapologetically. That person already has their throne. That person walks into classrooms, interviews, and even through heartbreak, knowing that they were not meant to be anyone's option. That person is the main character in their life. And that person is the future you. You are that person now who is going to become that person later, in future. So, powerlessness was always the lie. And now you know better. You know who you are and you know what you deserve. And this here is your moment to rise. Not tomorrow, not later, and not when they'll approve, But now you know what you're made of. You know your power. So don't you dare shrink again. If this video lit a fire in your heart, subscribe to the Arpita Dynasty. This is your kingdom. Write in the comment section, I choose my power, and make it your royal vow. Seal your royal vow. That's it. And remember, power is not something which you find. Power is something which you reclaim. Thank you.